Good morning, everyone. Good morning. So we had future sell off last night. It actually sold off as soon as the market closed. We had a big sell off here as soon as the market closed yesterday. Futures look like it's stabilizing here. I'm going to take a hit here right at the open. I did open some positions on Facebook buying the dip, and the dip goes lower. So I'm going to be one of those guys buying the dip of the dip. I'm not gonna buy more. I did buy some longer term options on this, and some shorter term options. So hopefully the longer term options will take care of the shorter terms over time. So kind of weird here. We didn't get a follow through on futures. Yesterday it was just an odd sell-off here with no follow-through, hitting some support here and then bouncing back. So it's going to be interesting today to see what this does. Is it going to go sideways? Is it going to rip higher, or are we ripping lower, dipping lower? So it's just kind of an odd tanking there. A very calculated sell off here as soon as the market closed. That was weird. So now we're down here, and you can see some support here around this area, around 14,812. And so now we're trading at these levels. So we're gonna see a lot of tech is down. Pinterest is down big here, earnings. If we take a look at Pinterest is down pre-market almost 18% here. Big loser there. And also Amazon. So we're seeing Amazon here. They beat earnings here, but I think their guidance is I think it was their guidance that the numbers weren't as good here. Right now, pre-market down 7% for Amazon. So that's two of the major stocks there getting hit hard. And Facebook also continues to truck lower. Let's do some rounds here. Facebook down 1%. Let's see some Apple. We saw all of tech lower today after NASDAQ there selling off yesterday. So we have Apple down also almost 1%. Nvidia also 2% down here. Square is down right now 3%. So let me see if this is sometimes TradingView. I don't like it because sometimes it's off in the pre-market and after hours. Let me just double check this. Sometimes it says it's down. No, this one is down. Square is down. Sometimes they say it's down, but it's not. So hopefully we saw this drop in the pre-market on NASDAQ yesterday. Good morning, PR. Just to rip higher today. So maybe just taking a breather to create some momentum, and then we go higher today. Wish here, selling off. I added into my wish position. I did FOMO. I had cut back because of the FOMC meeting, and I was extremely pissed that it rallied yesterday. And then it was an emotional trade. I try to contain myself as much as possible, but I did add a piece. Nothing crazy. I added another portion to my already long position, just as big. I still have buying power, but I'm not gonna add into that unless it sells off significantly. Maybe if it sells off under 9, I'll probably be adding to this. Facebook, I'm not adding. I have a 1 month out position, and then I have like about a 1 year out position. So I'm not doing anything with this one. If my monthlies get smoked, they get smoked, and I'll be holding on to my yearlies. We are here 3 minutes here from the open. So a lot of stocks down. It could be an buy the dip right off the open. Unfortunately, I bought yesterday what I wanted to use. and I allocated what I wanted to buy with my buying power. So I'm not buying anything today unless we go down significantly today. So I'm just gonna be basically holding my positions, and if we go lower, we go lower. I'm gonna see some red today for sure, and just wait for more buying opportunities. DD here gapped up, big opportunity, and then yesterday sold off. I did look at the markets, the Chinese markets overnight. They are recouping. I didn't see any alarming numbers, so I don't see a play there for today. So Robinhood currently trading at 34.90. It did have a big sell-off there. So it looks like it's here around almost 35. Yesterday it did hit a low of 33 and a high of 40. I believe right now ARK Invest is holding about $123 million worth of Robinhood. I believe she bought it across several different funds. So definitely ARK Invest coming in there and buying some Robinhood. Good morning, Chris. Robinhood evaluation seems massively overpriced. They're probably taking future growth, and yeah, Vlad did say they want to be the #1 finance app. So maybe going to be offering a lot more finance services, loans. They did mention they wanted to do retirement accounts. Currently, you can only have a trading account. So it looks like futures are bouncing right now. So we are having a bit of a bounce here on futures. Let's take a look at Excella. We have Excella here at 258. Excella here at 258. It's definitely a momentum trade. We did see it sell off. You said you had 254. You actually have it at a decent price. You must have bought recently. 254 is reasonable. Let's take a look at level 2 here. You do see some support here on the buy side. The problem with these stocks is that their momentum trades, sometimes they're short squeeze plays. And once they're not trending, or you don't see the volume there, they're going to stay stagnant for some time. It is at some consolidation period here. If you're at 254, maybe give it a stop loss of maybe 50 cents. I'm not sure. It's something like, or you can go this previous low here around 220. You can give it a stop loss of 220. Don't know your risk tolerance exactly, but the problem is you might be holding here. It is at a nice pullback here where you can see momentum come in here and squeeze again, but it can be some time. You see, this is what happens. It gets these spikes. Last time we had a nice rally on Excel, it was March, and then we had it again in July. So you're going to be possibly holding before you see some volume. These are just, random momentum plays, and you're probably going to be holding for some time. So if you want to lock up that buying power and wait for the next wave to come in, you can do that. But it already has squeezed a few times recently, and it had recently had a 1-to-3 stock split, reverse split, which is not good. So it can still rip higher, but up to you if you want to lock in that buying power on that right now. You do see some buyers there, so it might hold above 250. Maybe you want to put a stop loss 245. I'm not sure, but you just have to wait until see some momentum coming in here. So we are having a bit of a bounce here. Facebook here trading lower, trying to bounce here. Let's take a look at pins level 2. You do see some nice support here on level 2. So sometimes this could be deceiving. I don't think we go lower. Let me check out some technicals. It's actually at a pretty reasonable support level. If it does go any lower, maybe somewhere around 56, but you are seeing some support on level 2. What is this, around 58? So you have some notable support there for pins at 58, so it could rip higher. We are seeing futures going up, so we did have that sell-off, and it goes possibly, we did have that sell-off on futures yesterday at the close, so that was possibly a fake out. I'm seeing futures right now recouping and looking pretty good here. SoFi. SoFi, I think it's going to hold around this mark, this like a $15 level. Maybe what was this low here? Low 1472. So definitely, I do have a mark here at 1450. I think it holds above 1450 for SoFi. Yeah, so pins there, Chris. It is recouping. We do see level 2 support. Nice bounce there. That's a nice trade there for pins. Not sure how high we go. You do have some resistance here around the $63 level. So going to be interesting to see. We have resistance here at the $63 level. We're seeing volume coming in here. So good move out of pins there. So wish now to $10. Getting a bounce there. Let's see level 2 here. Pretty even. We do see good volume, 643. Let me see here. Let's take a look at some EVs. EV day. Let's check it out. Lucid here. We do see a nice bounce there. Newegg under 20. Let's take a look at Newegg. So Newegg, there goes Newegg momentum with sell-off there. Let's see what NEO is doing. NEO here bouncing, recouping now back to 43. Let's take a look at Tesla. Tesla did run up nicely yesterday. Today at 670. Trilla, I am with you with that. It's just those instruments I don't like. I am with you 100%. These are losing instruments. They are extremely difficult. I do not recommend these. What happens is they get crushed, and it's going to continue to go lower, and then they'll do a reverse split. So if you have any options here, you're going to get wiped out. Then they do a reverse split, and then they bring the price up higher, and then they continue to hammer them. I do not recommend these. I've traded those leverage inverse ETFs plenty of times. They 9.5 times out of 10 they don't work. But I agree with what you're saying. It's just tough. How do you play that? So Facebook level 2 looking a little odd here. Not even moving. But you do see a lot of support there buying for Facebook. Futures are ramping higher, so it looks like this dip here is going to be bought up, and we're going to see stocks go higher today. Good morning, EWG. ERYP halted. Let's take a look at that. Wow, big move here. Eritech Pharmaceuticals halted right now at 826. Let's see what this looks like. We see some support here at $8. It's at $8.46, and $8.50. We see some resistance. I'm getting an alert here. AHPI could be a potential short squeeze here. It's not running yet, but half of the float is shorted. Oh, it is actually running. So AHPI for those momentum trades. Let's take a look here. Lucid Motors. Let's look at level 2 there. ERYP here. Broke that 850 level. Now we're going up higher. You can see here 940, some resistance, and 950. Yeah, that Lucid is running again. Now it's back up to 24. It was definitely a buy the dip morning today. I'm seeing futures here ripping higher on the NASDAQ. We're getting a bounce. FCX recovering. Lucid Motors now at 24.12. We are seeing gold here strong and steady. Gold stocks seem to be working out for now. And futures continues to chug higher. So wish again above 10 here. You're liking the music? Yeah. There's a lot of silent moments, so throw on some, background music there. You got a quick Tesla scalp? Let's take a look at Tesla. Wow, nice. Tesla pushing higher here. Let's look. Neo. Li Auto, 32.46. Nice move out of Li Auto. $2.46 move there. Wow, we are seeing EV stocks coming back for the day. Arrival, not so much. Go EV here at 820. Tesla now pushing here 684.54. Nice scalp there under 5 minutes. Right on. Beautiful. It looks like it's going to run up. Let's look at level 2 here. You do see some resistance at 700. Potential run to 700. It's at 685. You sold it a little early. Yeah, it has potential. You see, level 2 looks a little off here. The buyers look a little weak, but they push higher. So sometimes this, you can 100% rely on that. You do see good volume in here. 300,000 shares traded. 373,000 shares traded. So you do see some nice numbers there. So we are seeing a bounce out of the markets. A win's a win. We have Lucid here at 24.18, pushing higher. Once again, resistance at 25. We're going to have to give it some time here. Wow, imagine buying that Lee Auto dip here. You would have been up $5 there in 4 days. That would have been a nice return there. And we look at that VIX. VIX getting hammered, 1785 for the VIX. VIX lower here. So that was a buy the dip opportunity this morning. So Wish is turning here. It is getting stopped here in my 10-day moving average around 1020. Not a good look. I want to see it close above there. This can potentially pull back next week. And it continues to get stopped there around that area. Wow. So AHPI, I mentioned it a little while ago. Potential here, momentum trade. More than double the free, more than the half the free float is shorted. And so this is halted here. Potential play there for the day there. AHPI, health tech there. Ooh, Sava there. Wow. This is a monster. I think someone in the chat was trading Sava there. Robinhood here trading lower now, $33.99. We see some support here at Robinhood at 33. So Facebook is recovering here nicely. Which one are you swinging at, EWG? Is this still halted here? AHPI? We're going to see fireworks soon. Okay, there you go. It's moving. ERYP. Okay, right on. AHPI has a, I believe, like a higher short floated there. But this also is holding pretty strong up here. I mean, it's holding strong. Where you're seeing more bullish options activity out of AMD. Where is that at right now? 105. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. AMD from 90 to 105 in 3 days. $15 move there. Complete monster. Killer move there. Oh, nice. So we are getting a little squeeze here on these names, right? A little bit of action today. A little bit of action here. And Facebook here continues to truck higher here slowly. I bought this dip yesterday. The day to buy the dip was today. Yeah, market is coming back here. XL Fleet here. Well, market's definitely coming back for today. Nice PR. Nice. You got some DD calls yesterday and some Wish. I bought those FOMO Wish calls yesterday, and which I want to get rid of. I overpaid for the volatility. I did FOMO. It was a revenge trade. I shouldn't have done that. I'm trying to get rid of them. I still haven't recouped them. So we are getting a little bit of pullback here. I'm not liking this out of Wish here. You see here almost about 3 failed attempts to break here. Momentum is probably, if this isn't close above here, tomorrow, next week, we can see this pulling back once again. So you see it trying to ramp up, break the $10 mark, and you see failed attempts 2 days in a row, possibly 3 here if you want to count this one. And don't like that. Let's see, MMAT. I know you're looking at the MACD, but if we look at Edgar, if we look at MMAT, volume is dead. So I don't expect this running up today. Volume is 1.7 million shares traded of an average of 17 million shares. volume is dead. So I definitely don't see that coming anytime soon. If I throw on some MACD here, let's take a look here at MACD. MACD is trending. You do have a very good point there. Maybe for a swing trade. Yes, on the daily here, I mean, it's at a reasonable level there. It's holding around the $3 mark. MACD is definitely turning, but it doesn't mean this will not run unless there's volume. So this can, stay thinned out for a long time. Nice bouncer out of Sava. Sava, let's take a look. It's creating this kind of well, we have to see where this close. But well, we have to see where this close to really see where we can start drawing some support here. It's an interesting stock. Let me see here. Let's see what level 2 says. You see some reasonable support at 85. It's going to be interesting. Not sure why it sold off yesterday and today. Not sure if there's some negative news there. Catalyst, we would have to look into it. You're looking. It's pushing. You might close out that trade today. It's pushing here. It could potentially come back up here. Let me look it up to see if there was some news there. Cassava Science announces positive cognition data with simifulum and in Alzheimer's disease. So that was yesterday. Here, let me see why it fell. Sava stock fell 23.6%. Details you should know. There's speculation that this event is being triggered by the concept of buy the rumor, sell the news. I guess they're having a event. Just be careful because this is an extremely parabolic move here. And you already had, a massive pullback here. That was a massive squeeze. And these prices cannot be sustained. I mean, you're talking about a stock that went from 35 to 148 in about 2-3 months. So if you so it's a little dangerous play there. Works here 237. What's going on with AHPI? 901 now for AHPI. 901. Marin Software waking up here. So it looks like markets are taking a breather here. Facebook here continues to go higher slowly. Works 30 minutes. Let's take a look there. Works. Be careful with this works. This is a stock obviously that doesn't have much volume, but it's seeing action today. So you could be holding the bag. We do see 7 million shares traded there for works. Average volume 1.5. So today definitely is a day to trade it. Just be careful there. Now Sava pushing higher. If you're still in Sava, we see some resistance at 95, just to be aware. So Robinhood did hit new lows, but pulled back. Now it's at 34 there for Robinhood. Wish pulled back now. It's under $10 once again there out of Wish. What the hell? Nicola. This thing should go down to like friggin' $1. We do have Facebook here ripping higher. Facebook. AMC here, 38.66. Be careful there out of AMC. We're seeing some consolidation. This is killing options any direction. So it's also good to create momentum to go higher. But this could last some time. If you can see here, if we do a major move here on time, we can see that it's pretty much stayed flat for this amount of days, and then we bring that over here now. Let's put it here, and it repeats that time frame. We still have like another week or two of sideways trading, potentially. XL Fleet, nice, continues to go higher here, 713. I like XL Fleet. Don't lose hope there. You're holding it at at 983. Oh yeah, that's up here. I think it's a very interesting company. I do like it, especially with the shift into EV and going green. XL Fleet is like a hybrid EV solution, and I think they will do well in that transition from combustion engines to EV stocks. So I think there's going to be a nice space for XL Fleet long term. Oh, you've been averaging down since 35? Best quarters are 3 and 4, right on. Marin Software creeping up. Marin Software continues to creep up, huh? Up 30%, 844 for Marin Software. For XL Fleet there, Chris? I think we are going to see a nice run out of XL Fleet. Let me put here. Now AHPI pulling back. VIX kind of going up here. You had a position down close to 40%, but now only 20, right on. So we are seeing Wish coming back up here, 1010 for Wish. We have resistance here at 1050. I was a little concerned. Futures were down heavily yesterday. It sold off right at the market close. And I was a little concerned that I was going to get mangled today. I'll take a flat day. I'll take a flat day all day. Chris, yes. I mean, people think it depends what you're buying. Obviously, if you're trading momentum stocks, that only momentum comes only ever so often because they're heavily shorted or something, uh, and you're back holding a stock that it doesn't have a good fundamental, not good fundamentals, but good business structure, and then that's just a pump. Yeah, back holding is not ideal. But if you know what you're investing in, back holding and averaging in is the way to go. So PaySafe seeing some options activity. PaySafe. So this could be a play, a swing trade. It looks like they're coming in here hitting PaySafe. 15% of your portfolio's PaySafe. Well, there's an opening options play there, so could be something. Yeah, it's tough. I like to hit stocks heavily from time to time. Yeah, but it just it's a unless you really have high conviction and the stock is extremely low, and the markets have completely sold off, then yeah. But it's best just to average in. But that's the thing. You have to do some due diligence and really like the company structure so that you have the ability to hold through any crazy swings. Yeah, so if you like the stock and you know what the company is about, you're not bag holding. You're averaging into your play, and you don't care. I mean, obviously, when you buy at a high price and it goes lower and lower, it's not a good feeling. Your account gets decimated. But when the rally comes and they come back and you know why you're in it, you're gonna be happy you hold. Exactly what Chris said. And you know what? Sometimes these things take forever. They take a long time, but I'll tell you what, in the long run, you won't lose money. So it looks like here for the stock GoGo, I'm not very familiar with this one. We have a huge bullish skew here for GoGo. This GoGo set up nicely. I'm not familiar with it. You have a heavily skewed put to call ratio, super bullish for earnings play for August 5th. Interesting to see this. GoGo. Extremely skewed to the call side. So someone's expecting a nice run here. Facebook, beautiful recovery there. Should have added to it. I should have bought in today instead of yesterday. I should have gave it an extra day. Amazon here holding in the middle of no man's land. Didi now pulling back. We are seeing Krispy Kreme here holding around the $16 level. Caterpillar been selling off. Not exactly sure, but holding here around 204. You want a donut now? Donuts. Krispy Kreme's pretty decent. It's pretty good. Haven't had them for a long time, but it is holding above like the 1550 level. You do see some support there. Lucid holding around the $24 mark. Pretty good. It is options expiration Friday. So things seem to be slowing down now. What's going on, Chris? Team? Is that a ticker symbol? I've never heard of this one. Team. What? Oh, it had earnings. Positive earnings there out of Team. This is Atlassian Corporation. Atlassian Corporation. Has a little smooth ring to it. $100-point move there, a 25% move there. Wild there as of now. Hit, what is this, 350 from around 267. Massive move there. Team. Software developer. Got it. VIX here pulling back now. 1823 on the VIX. Let's look at the dailies. So now we're having a little bit of a pullback in the markets. APT there, some bullish activity there on the option side. APT there, Alpha Pro Tech. Oh, earnings coming. Could be a little dangerous play. X here, United Steel, positive earnings. One stock that's been a complete tear. I saw it since the pandemic lows. Highly regret not sticking to that. I was trading it down here at $4. All I had to do was buy and hold. You're shorting Sava now. Let's take a look at Disney. So price action here on Disney is sideways. I do like Disney. Earnings is coming, so be careful. Usually for trading, I kind of avoid earnings. And then I either make a decision afterwards. Like Facebook is one that I've been wanting to get into. Had positive earnings. I like the company. Sold off, and that's why I bought the dip, because it gave me a buying opportunity. I'm a little bit under in this, but 1 second here. Oh man, let me see here. They dipped due to Scarlett Johansson. Oh yeah, yeah. That news. Let's see here. This is more like a long-term investment. So for a trade, it's kind of tricky. We already had a massive rally, multiple gaps, and now it's consolidating here, finding some ground. I think it does hold strong here above, the 170 level. For a trade, I'm not necessarily wouldn't trade it, but for a long-term hold, there's potential there. Guys, I'm gonna call the stream here. I'm pretty much flat here. I'm happy with that. I actually want to get out of my Wish contracts that I bought yesterday. I was holding some before, so those I will continue to hold. But the ones I bought yesterday, I was trying to get out of them today, but I didn't. So I'll just continue to hold. I have time on those. I overpaid even with this little run up here, this slight run up. I wasn't able to get out. So yeah. I kind of a rough week. I did get some green days. I did recoup. I think for the week I'm up slightly. I still have a lot of work here to do. I'm up at 3% on the week. Got hit hard, so I have a lot of groundwork. I'm on the slow grind here and just being very cautious and trying to play it safe. So thanks for joining me out here. I'll be back next week. And interesting market here. We had a buy the dip opportunity. We rallied, and now things are cooling off again. So a lot of chop out of the markets. Be careful there. It's a tough market to trade right now. And thanks for coming out here. And I'll see you guys on Monday. Hit the like and subscribe buttons. Check out my Discord. And I'll catch you guys next week. And I'm gonna stay sharp and. I want to make some big plays. I've been a little bit more patient, and I'm ready to go at it when I see opportunities. So thank you guys, and I'll catch you guys next week.